guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to episode 100 of the first start with Everton. Now, it's been a pretty good run so far. You can see we've won a few trophies. Could probably do with cleaning up a little bit. Of course, Tim Cahill came back to the club. Love you, mate. Love your work. Won us an FA Cup. And, of course, we are currently on an unbeaten run in the Premier League that dates back 2 years, which is absolutely incredible. Now, if you have been with me the entire journey, if you're a day oneer, well done. Thank you so much. And do let me know. Identify yourselves in the comments, day oneers. And even if you have joined us a little bit later, let me know who has been your favourite player of the series so far. Apart from Tim Cahill, of course, who has hands down been my favourite. I did not expect him to come back and be a goal machine. But enough of the past. We have two absolutely huge games today. First up, we host RB Leipzig in the Champions League, a chance to both top the group and steal progression. And then we put this unbeaten run on the line at home against title rivals and much, much more than that, Liverpool. But before we get to that, let's see what's happened since last episode. Rafinha opened the scoring in the second half, getting free of his man to head home a time-on cross at the back post, before Nick Stark found himself with an open goal after a goal-mouth scramble to seal the points. So it was a tough game versus Borough. Rafinha and Stark with the goals. You can see we were the better team. They didn't get a shot on target, which was obviously nice. Defence played well, and the big news is that while we were playing Middlesbrough, Arsenal held Liverpool, so we pulled back 2 points on them there. But there was obviously another game still to come. Next up, it was West Brom, and it was John Joe Kenny who got in behind the defence to cross for Terry Cook to head home at the near post. Moments later, Zamora powered home a Sergio Gomez corner in first half stoppage time. Sam Johnson went on to save a Gomez penalty, but that won't have made him feel much better after this gift he gave Ademola Lookman. So we absolutely dominated West Brom. It was a really good performance. Cook, Zamora and Lookman with the goals. Gomez, as I said, missed a penalty. But yeah, that didn't really spare Sam Johnson his blushes, did it? You can see absolutely dominant. We played quite well. Gomez, obviously, the missed penalty hurting his match rating. And Rafinha had a bit of an off day. Yet again, he's not been in the best form this year. But yeah, so far so good on that front. And if we have a look at what all that means for the league table, we can see that we are only 2 points back of Liverpool now, given that they, as I said, dropped points to Arsenal. A nice little 0-0 draw there that they had. And you can see here in the Champions League group, if we were to win or draw against Leipzig, it would essentially get us top of the group. I think Fenerbahce is our last game, so we would just need to make sure we didn't lose to them at that point. But if Leipzig were to win here, they'd go equal on points. It would give them the tiebreak, having us joined them previously. So we really can't afford to slip up here. We need to make sure we're getting a result. So we are the favourites, as you would perhaps expect. We have a look at what we're expecting there. Jorge Sampaoli coached team, their attacking mentality, a standard playing style. We don't have too much information on them. This is how they played against Hertha Berlin in the Bundesliga last time out. We can see their their information, I guess. And let's have a look at the team we're sending out. We are going relatively strong in this one. It's Lafont, it's Timon, Stark, Felipe, and Milo as a back four. It's Eder Militao as a DM. It's Tom Davies and Canente in midfield. He might play Tom Davies as a box-to-box, though. It's Rafinha and Lookman down the wings, and it is Schweinsteiger up top. So they're lining up as expected, which is obviously a good thing for us. Given it's a home game, you'd like to think we could see this out, wouldn't you? Pick up where they left off. All right, let's go with that. We've been on a good run. Go out there and impress me. Some calm, we have faith, and let's just see what we can do. So yeah, here we go. Obviously, the game next up, there is a game in between this and Liverpool against Wolves, so I'll play through that. But, I mean, the game against Liverpool is, needless to say, absolutely massive. Them dropping points to Arsenal does perhaps mean that we could get away with a draw. It's definitely a must-not-lose game for our record, if nothing else. But what I am conscious of is, because it's at Goodison, or Tim Cahill Park, as we renamed it several episodes ago now. Well, I renamed it. It's I'm sure you guys don't approve of that. Here we go, Schweinsteiger. It's a good ball for Rafinha. Can he get a quality cross in? We're queuing up in the middle. Oh, it's not quite there. Again, Schweinsteiger, and it's 1-0. Only 8 minutes in. And Michael Schweinsteiger caps off a nice team move. Peeled out a little bit at the end there, but Rafinha with the cross. Second time of asking. Schweinsteiger with the finish, and that is 1-0, and that is top of the group as things stand. They're giving the Liverpool game. It's a good block by Pavard, wasn't it, to be fair to him, and Schweinsteiger just pulled off into space. Really good finish as well. Excellent stuff. Given that it's the home game, we really need to be trying to win it. What we don't want is a situation where later on in the year we've got to go to Anfield and having to win, essentially. So, yeah, but Finn just picked up a knock, so we'll have to take him off. Richarlison can come on, that's fine. Tight thigh, we don't want to muck around with that. That could get worse. It's a bit of a strange season, this one from Rafinha. He really hasn't been at his classic best. Here goes Canente, back from injury, of course. It's a decent save, was it? What a goal that would have been by Canente. Yeah, so Canente's back, but yeah, Rafinha not having a stellar season so far. Here we go again with Canente, Militao, Richarlison. We're getting closed down. If we can get a decent ball into the box, there's got to be space. It's a decent tackle, though, and that should end the highlight, or are we going to get the throw as well? No, that does indeed end the highlight. They're looking nervous. Celtic's taking the lead against... Now, if we were to beat Leipzig and Celtic were to win, that would set up nicely. I think that last group game would just about be a playoff between Celtic and Leipzig. So, that wouldn't be a bad thing to happen. I don't know why we're looking so nervous, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't know why we're looking so nervous. Let's give it an assertive, don't get complacent. Some calm, we have faith for the people that haven't quite responded. The nerves worry me just a little bit. All right, let's give Timon some passion, see if we can fire him up a little bit. A second goal, and you'd start to really fancy us here to be able to see this out. 1-0, so it is just such a, not a weird lead, but what's the word I'm looking for? Let's maybe give it a show some passion. I don't know, I don't understand this body language here. Lafont is back as well. Can't remember if did he come back at the end of last episode? I don't think he did. But yeah, he's back to full fitness, so we've recovered our goalkeeping situation. We don't look particularly good, do we? We're just sort of running into the opposition here, and I don't particularly like that. Not with the 1-0 lead, and we've fallen asleep at the back as well. We're in a little bit of trouble here. Lafont saves us, as he has a good habit of doing, let's be honest, although he looks nervous as well. I don't like this. I don't like the body language. I don't like anything about this right now. They still have possession. Can we get a block in here somewhere? They've turned into a bit of space, and it's a finish. And I tell you what, we can have absolutely no complaints about that. We have fallen asleep there, and we don't look good. We don't look good. Let's tell them to concentrate. I'm going to get rid of some of these nervous players, as many of them as I can, I think. We're going to get rid of Timon. We're going to get rid of Militao. And we're going to get rid of... We might... Oh, that's our two that we can get rid of, basically. So that's all our subs done. We'll give it a get creative. And I don't understand what's happened here. Lookman's not having a great day. A draw doesn't quite get the job done for us, but it's not the worst. I tell you what, I don't like this. I've got a really bad feeling about this. Really, really bad feeling about this. Milo off the goal line. Come on, boys. Come on. Gustavo completes the clearance there. Calm down. Or do we say no pressure? Just calm down, boys. Calm the down. Yeah, I tell you what, the way this has played out this second half, I don't know what's happened to us. I'm almost just happy to get out of this with a point, to be honest. 15 seconds to go. And I have absolutely no idea what's happened to us. Lookman, decent ball there for Richarlison. Can we win it late? It doesn't look like we can. Oh, have we got a penalty? Have we got a penalty? We have got a penalty. Well, I don't know about that. Richarlison's going to take it. We don't deserve this, but this could wrap it up for us. Hopefully, he's not looking too nervous. Maybe we should see if we can change it. Is Richarlison looking nervous? We don't really know. So we'll go with Richarlison. I'm wondering if we should have put Canente on it, but we'll go with Richarlison. That's who the game chose. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get in. Get in. We top the group. We're through. And that is a result we do not deserve. We've nicked that late. We looked so horrible that whole second half. We didn't look like we knew what was going on. But a late run into the box by Richarlison. He's picked himself up, dusted himself off, and he's only gone and won it for us. Or has he? Referee, we're a minute over, mate. It's time to blow it up. It's time to blow it up. Referee, that's gone out of play, and that should be it. That should be it. Just an end the game highlight, perhaps. There it is. Well, I tell you what, we don't deserve that. We've nicked that result, but we will take it. We will definitely take it. There we go. We rise to see off RB Leipzig. The Rafinha injury isn't too bad, so that's fine. We get the money. We've qualified for the first knockout round, which is excellent. Have we topped the group? Yes, we have. Yeah, we've topped the group as well. So very well done, boys. That's job done there. Wait, right there, though. It's Anfield. No, it's not Anfield. It's Liverpool next at Goodison Park. Oh, it's big. It's huge. Okay, welcome back. Here we go. It's time to put our 80-game unbeaten run on the line against Liverpool in the Merseyside derby. But before we get to this, let's see what happened against Wolves. Bouvier got the only goal of this one, but it was a goal worthy of winning any game. A stunning strike by our French winger. So there you go, it was just 1-0 in the end, but we did get the 3 points. It was important because Huddersfield actually drew Liverpool. Would you believe it? Jordan Ibe got a late equaliser for Huddersfield, so that was amazing. This was relatively even game. We just about were the better team. I think the player ratings tend to bear that out, but it was a relatively even game, a tough game, but that Bouvier won the goal did get the points for us, which was absolutely amazing. So there we go, and with Liverpool dropping points against Huddersfield all the way down there in 16th, absolutely amazing. It was Jordan Ibe, as I said, that got to the goal, so it came back to bite the hand that used to feed him. We're now joint top of the table with them, joint on points, 1 goal behind them on goal difference. This could not be bigger. Now, somehow Liverpool are favourites for this, no idea how. Let's have a look at what we're expecting from them, though. Jurgen Klopp is still their manager. It says they're an attacking mentality, direct playing style. We're expecting them to play on the counter-attack in this one, though, according to the Scouts Analysis report. Again, I think they might be a little bit more defensive with a DM rather than a number 10. This is how they played against Huddersfield. You can see their 84th minute, a late goal there for Jordan Ibe. So that's all of that. Now let's have a look at the team that we're sending out, and we are going pretty much the strongest team we have available to us. It's Lafont in goal. It's Timon, Stark, Felipe, and Milo as a back four. Militao goes in the DM role. Sergio Gomez and Canente go in midfield. It's Rafinha and Richarlison down the wings. It's Schweinsteiger up top. Can we make it 81? So there we go, they are playing. This is how we're expecting them to play. This is absolutely huge. I'm really nervous. I think I'm more nervous about the unbeaten run now than anything else. Now that we're back equal on points with them, it's not as important as it maybe could have been otherwise. Expected to prove a point today. I think it's got to be a passionate for the fans, doesn't it? We're at home. It's the Merseyside derby. That's gone down pretty well. We'll give some calm. We have faith to those that haven't responded. And that team talk's gone about as well as we could hope. And here we go. Oh, this is absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. There's at the point now where the unbeaten run is so big that it's almost like we're never going to do this again. It is over 2 years now that we've gone unbeaten. I think October 22nd, 2022, and I think early December now, 2024. We're never going to do this again. It's one of these that's just, you just don't want it to leave. But I mean, at some point we are going to lose a game. But if it has to be, you don't want it to be this one. You don't want it to be at home to Liverpool, and that is a save. Is it always at a post? It's a save. What a save from Lafont. We'll give it a get creative. We need to be just maybe a little bit better defensively there. Easy for Lafont, that one. Now, is that the highlight, or are we going to do something hopefully not stupid? No, that was indeed the highlight. I do wonder after the Wolves game if we should have done a little bit of defensive work. We weren't amazing defensively in that one, but we're getting the job done. That's a red card. Referee Alexander Arnold. That is a red card. He's off. They're down to 10 men, and from here you'd like to think we could just about see this out. We want to play with width now. We just want to tease them, basically, don't we? We just want to. And we probably want to work the ball into the box as well. Just run them around, exploit the flanks, play with width, and just grind them into a red bloody pulp. Now, hopefully we're not going to go and concede here. That would be a bit embarrassing, wouldn't it? Militao's won the header. Can he get that down? We can. All right, let's build and go here, boys. Build and go. It's Gomez back for Timon. What's he going to do for Gomez? Spreads the play. Oh, it's a bit risky. Milo's done brilliantly there. Sold the Liverpool defender up the river. Can he make the most of it? We've got a man over. It's Timon adding more men over. And it's there. And it's Rafinha. Hey! Back to form. 7th goal of the year. It's 1-0. And that is really good. Love that. We'll give it a concentrate. The other thing we might do now, I think, is maybe just tell the fullbacks, we don't need them doing that anymore. We have a man over. We're going to have extra men forward in any case. We don't necessarily need them bombing on quite like that. But that was a really good goal. Quite happy with that. Let's just put them back to support. We don't need to do anything silly now. We've just got to play a sensible game of football. And I repeat, not do anything stupid, please, boys. Lafont, that's a wonderful ball out there for Timon, isn't it? Look at the space he has. Look at the space. Look at the time. Can he pick a pass now? He rails one through. It's Schweinsteiger, and it's 2-0. He's offside. Oh, has he gone early? I think he has. The goal doesn't stand. Oh, that is criminal. Up. Oh, I tell you what. It's his head, but the ball wasn't a... Oh, I see it, but I don't want to see it. Surely that's onside. All right, here we go again. Canente goes early for Schweinsteiger. Look at the pace. Look at the man at the back post. Look at Richarlison getting forward. He looks for him. He can't find him. It's to Gomez. Gomez, look for Richarlison. Oh, Gomez! That's an absolute thunder bastard. First goal of the season. Unstoppable. Top corner. 2-0. And it is surely going to be 81 games without defeat now. We're going to go 3 points clear at top of the table. This is absolutely amazing. Good header out, but look at this. Gomez, one touch to settle it and then have some of that. That is, the goalkeeper didn't even move. Didn't even see it, I don't think. Excellent stuff. 2-0. Barely not even at half time. And this is, I mean, thank you, Trent Alexander-Arnold. I think he's the real hero here, isn't he? What a stupid tackle it was. There we go. Just see it off into the break here, boys. It'll be a nice assertive, don't get complacent. And then we'll just play out this second half like the heroes we hopefully will show ourselves to be. Don't get complacent. Everybody's happy with that. Out we go. We already have the DM in, so there's no real need to change that. We'll just check how they've changed things up. I probably should have checked that. So it looks like they're just going to 4-4-1 off the quick glance I saw there. Schweinsteiger knocks that down to Milo. Rafinha dinks one in. Oh, the goalkeeper's chained to his goal line. What is the keeper doing? Richarlison makes it 3. And this could be anything now. Come on, boys. Let's absolutely rub their noses in this. Absolutely grind them into a red bloody pulp, as I said. No idea what Becker's doing in goal. It was a decent cross. It was nothing special. It was too close to him, if anything. And he's just stood there. He's gone to go for it. It's landed. I mean, he could have stuck his hand out and caught it. That's how close it was. He didn't do anything. And Rafinha, well, it's onside this time. We thought it was onside because the goal's been given. At 3-0, I think it might almost be time to give Aaron Hampson a run out up front. Terry Cook, it's been a little bit hot and cold. We've given him a game in the under-23s just to try and refine some form. Milo is absolutely just on top of things defensively, isn't he? Lays one off there for just drop off, mate. Drop off. You don't need to get that far forward. Canete and Gomez spreads the play nicely for Taimon. Is there a cross there? I'd like to see Schweinsteiger get a goal. Maybe then we could take him off. Oh, it's a lungy tackle. Oh, again, referee. That is absolutely filthy. And they're down to 9. Disgusting. What has Jurgen Klopp done? He sent them out. Just bad sportsmanship. They don't like getting beaten, and now they're going to get absolutely thrashed. We're going to go very attacking. We are going to... That is disgusting. Absolutely appalling. And now I hope this could be anything. Come on, boys. Let's make it 10. Let's make it 10. We will make some subs here. We will bring Hampson on for Schweinsteiger. We will perhaps... Let's bring Harry Wilson on. This is how we're going to bring on their old player against them. Hopefully he can get a goal. Is there anything else we want to do? I don't think so. We'll save a sub. Their best chance now is just to go down to, is it 7 players and the game gets abandoned? That's their best tactic now, really. I cannot believe 2 almost identical tackles, just filthy, lungy, 2-footed tackles from behind. Yeah, it's just dirty, dirty Liverpool, isn't it? Becker goes long. There's no one there. They're absolutely just void of ideas here, aren't they? They don't know what they're doing. And this is just wonderful stuff. Get the Olays going at home. What a way to cap the 100th episode. Here goes Rafinha. Here goes Rafinha! Can't quite bend his foot around it. And that's a little bit like the Rafinha we've seen this year. He's just off form a touch. It's not classic Rafinha. Alright, let's just keep praising them. Here we go again. Canente, corner. There it is. It's there. Oh, it's Sergio. What's his name? Not Sergio. Luis Felipe. He makes it 4. You could not wish for an easier finish from a corner. And this is just the stuff that dreams are made of now. We've already given them some praise, but look at this. Where was the marking? Where is the marking? It's a side foot finish from a corner, right dead smack in the centre of goal. That is appalling. I almost feel embarrassed for them. That's how bad this is. Excellent stuff. Come on, boys. Can we get 5 here? Come on. Oh, it's not the best throw. Militao stood there, waited for it. Salah goes on a run. Oh, and Lafont with a nice save. Just gets it past the post. I think it is. We do need to demand more. There is a danger of us just falling asleep a little bit here. We're so comfortable. Salah knocks it in. Hampson heads it clear. And can we go the other end now and score? We should. Oh, Militao. That's a good tackle. That's how you do it. That's how you lunge in, Liverpool. Let's give it a demand more. And let's see if we can go and add a 5th. Come on, boys. Maybe let's go back off very attacking. Sometimes it's counterproductive. But here we go. Rafinha. We'll throw out some praise to end the game. This is probably an end-of-game highlight. 30 seconds to go. It's a shame we couldn't have maybe got a couple more goals here, but I tell you what, 4-0 in the Merseyside derby, we'd take that, wouldn't we? Even if it is against 9-men Liverpool. Just cause your jersey's red doesn't mean the cards have to be as well, Liverpool. That's all I'd say to them here. Yeah, they've embarrassed themselves well and truly, but that's okay with us. The good thing, of course, is that goal difference could be important this year, and they've absolutely destroyed that. An 8-goal swing is a wonderful, wonderful thing. And there we go. I think we do have to say, maybe assertively, don't get complacent here, though, boys, because, you know, there's a chance that could happen. We go top of the Premier League. The run continues. Yeah, Klopp, you should be apologising. You should probably resign, mate. It was that embarrassing. Rafinha, a little bit of a return to form there, which is good to see from him. He hasn't always been that good this year. Canete is an absolute god. We all knew that already. And if we look at the league table, bask in that glory, boys. We are 3 points clear, 15 games gone. And it's absolutely daylight back to Arsenal in third. But that's it for today's episode, guys. If you have enjoyed that, as a 100th episode, it doesn't get much better, does it? We've clinched top of the Champions League group, and we've destroyed Liverpool in the derby. And we will be back next time. Well, we did get Notts County in the FA Cup third round. I'm thinking what we might do next time, of course Arsenal are third, we might come back for Arsenal at home. We'll skip over Burnley, and then we'll do all the kids in the cup against Notts County. So that'll all be for next time, guys. Until then, as I said, I hope you've enjoyed that. Thumbs up. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Take care.